Hello everyone, I know I've been missing in action from last week. I know I was going to put up a Raw review, but unfortunately my schedule got really tied up. I was running around, of course, taking care of other personal things, but and also at the same time, space time, of course, that allows me to review all my Raw reviews. I promise I will get back to normal as soon as possible. This Monday there won't be no SmackDown review either, depending on how the time goes, but definitely there's going to be some changes. There's going to be a new studio. There's going to be a new backdrop. It's going to be one of the last videos I film here here in my apartment, and before I actually just switch over to any professional studio view. Okay, just to let you know, I'm going to make a couple of predictions. What's going to appear, what's going to possibly happen in the next couple of weeks of the WWE right now, concerning what we've seen. Well, for those of you who didn't know what happened on Raw last week, what I was supposed to review, it's on. Brie Bella has been rehired by the WWE, by Stephanie McMahon, to compete in a one-on-one match against Stephanie McMahon at SummerSlam. This is going to be a one-on-one encounter. I think I'm looking very forward to this one because this is really building up a storyline. This is really building up to something that's really big, major going to happen. Now, I'm not saying they're true, but just take it for what it's worth. Look for Nikki Bella to be involved somewhat in this angle, either as a special guest referee or someone that's going to be helping Stephanie McMahon and as an ally, okay? She is going to be turning on Brie Bella, okay? Now, the WWE's done this once before, and they have been doing this recently. They're breaking up the Funkadactyls, Cameron and Naomi, okay? And now you're going to possibly have Nikki and Brie Bella split. And let me tell you something. This would be really create a very, very good storyline in fault of the greater power and the great authority. We're going to see what happens there. Okay, as for John Cena and Brock Lesnar, look for the following to happen. Brock Lesnar, of course, pulling out an upset victory, but of course, and as many of you fans know about this, John Cena is the face of the company. He will never ever lose a match very fairly to a big heel. And look for John Cena, of course. Look for some sort of an angle that will be happening that will involve Paul Heyman or some kind of a screw job. Look for maybe Triple H to come in, interfere, and cost John Cena the match. Look for Seth Rollins to be involved in this angle, and maybe Randy Orton. Well, anything can happen because speaking of which, Randy Orton is due for a big match against Roman Reigns, and that's going to be a very, very big rivalry and a big build-up. And I want to see how well this is. And just to let you know, after I've seen on Raw, Randy Orton and Roman Reigns, this is building up to be a very good storyline. This is really putting over Roman Reigns' character very well. Randy Orton's doing a very, very good job after attacking him profusely on Monday Night Raw for costing him his title shot, for attacking him, of course, before Triple H is going to announce him as the opponent, or the potential opponent for John Cena at SummerSlam before Paul Heyman introduced Plan C, which is Brock Lesnar. And, of course, Seth Rollins not getting the shot because we all know what's going on with him and Dean Ambrose. Look for that feud to continue going and boiling over. So a lot of big developments here in the WWE. As for the Divas Championship division, look for AJ to retain his title and put Paige over. Now, if Paige is going to win this title, there's going to be a screw job involved in this one as well. But I don't think anything major is going to happen. I don't think we're seeing anybody coming in and costing AJ this match. This is going to be a prolonged feud match between Paige and AJ. But Paige, as I said before, she's got great mic skills. A lot of people. There's a very, very good reason why she's really drawing attention to the female audience and from the male audience, such as myself. AJ could put on a show as well as CM Punk did. So, as well as we know right now, she's definitely dating. She's just recently wedded CM Punk over in Chicago. And for those of you asking, no, CM Punk is officially retired, and he is definitely not coming back to the WWE. So, if you see CM Punk's name in the WWE website, it's in the alumni section. He's not going to be on the main roster. But then again, anything can happen in WWE, and even Vince McMahon will tell you that. And maybe CM Punk will tell you that. Who knows? Maybe he'll have a different answer. I don't control his thoughts. The tag team division. Look for the Usos to lose the WWE tag team titles to Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, because these two are due. I think this is the best way to put the Eric Rowan and Luke Harper over as tag team championship contenders. That would actually really build up some heel status, and also at the same time create a lot of fan favorites, for this SummerSlam match, because look for that to happen. I could be wrong, but the Usos always put on a good match, but I think they will definitely put the Usos will be putting the Wyatts over on this one. Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho, another rematch coming up. Look for Bray Wyatt to win this match so that Jericho can put him over. WWE needs to create more talent, more stars. We already knew what Jericho did in the past. We already know everything that he did. I think this feud is probably going to spill over to the Royal Rumble, or maybe that's when the feud will end. But Survivor Series time, who knows? But it's nice to have a nice continuing ongoing feud. Look for them to have future matches like steel cage, submission matches, anything that you can think of. But what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking for a lot more out of Bray Wyatt and the Wyatts over on what we see on the weeks to come. As for a couple of NXT stars, look for Charlotte Flair to be called up to the main roster. She probably did already during the house shows. If I was there at Madison Square Garden on July 12th when she teamed up, in the Divas tag team match, she put on a great show, and against Natalya. And against Natalya and Brie Bella that night. And let me tell you something. I was very, very impressed by Charlotte Flair, the way she was wrestling. Her and Alexa Bliss were doing a good job down there in NXT as they're going to be working their way up. And let's just see a couple more what Ric Flair's daughter can do. So that's going to be it for this week. I'll have a couple of more thoughts. Look for my Monday Night Raw predictions, which will be aired tomorrow. Actually, it'll be uploaded as late as Sunday. But remember, folks, there's going to be some major changes in the new website and everything else with a new studio and a new backdrop. And I'll talk to you later.